ready to rumble, young blood. Get after it, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final prepper. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And we got a special game for you tonight. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show, anything that can lighten the pressure of what goes on the court so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates.
And for MP specifically. These cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this Game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Sharp, also Thunder out there, Barnes out there with Wagner. And it's Potter in at the power forward. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Edwards. Barnes grabs the miss. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And he's able to get it back. Here's Sharp. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Thunder. He had 25 points last game. Potter, the pass to Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got 5 now.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Washington. He's got 7. Floats one. And that's 2 points on the layup. Washington's got his 3rd basket of the night. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the basket by Thunder.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Akwebu passes to Washington. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. You look at the Rockets. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know, right now for the Pelicans, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Thunder. Pass to Sharp. Brand sets a screen for Sharp over Washington. Offline from the top of the key.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Thunder. Edwards with the block. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 4. Down low. And he banks in the layup. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Connects from 3-point range.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
And here's Washington outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. And he jams it with authority.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And as the group stage starts to wind down, here's what the standings look like so far.
And I'll tell you what, how about the level of excitement this tournament has brought to the NBA regular season? Can't wait to see how it finishes up.
Reynolds is jacked in for Houston. Here's Thunder. Wagner on the wing. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Houston. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Washington. Up top Powell. Houston moving it around. Now Washington. From downtown. Rebound by Thunder. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. The 3. Offensive rebound. Brand. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Akwebu going inside. Here's Powell. And it's Powell slamming it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Fires for 3. Rebounded by Brand. The Pelicans trail. Here's Thunder into the lane, and he slams it one-handed.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Thunder. He has 6, and the basket is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Reynolds passes to Nance. Here's Oakley. Rebounded by Knox. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Brand. Here's Thunder. 9 points in the game so far. And Murphy has it in the corner. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Rockets trade. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored 25 points and...
Substitution on the court.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Barnes. And New Orleans pushing it up now, so the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Barnes, sharp out there with Thunder. Then there's Wagner, and it's Potter in at the power forward position. Pass to Reynolds. Here's Whitehead. For 3, Nance drills it from outside.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Barnes up top. He has 5. Wagner from long range. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Thunder passes to Wagner. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Reynolds. Money from the wing. Reynolds has got his second bucket of the night. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. It's blocked. Sharp against Nance. Pass to Whitehead. From the arc. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Rockets ball. In for your Rockets. The Wizards. Washington.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Pelicans, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. 5 to shoot. Pass to Reynolds. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Edwards slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Potter. Here's Barnes. Great D that time from Edwards. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Thunder. Washington with it. He's got 9. Pass to Edwards. He nails it, and we're tied up. Edwards got 6.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Thunder. Tops in scoring, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Here's Thunder. He's got 9. Sharp on the wing. From about 19 feet, it's rebounded by Houston. Edwards got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Washington. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Cardinal off with the layup. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Potter. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Pelicans shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Thunder. Here's Washington. He's got 11. Here's Akwebu. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Thunder. 13 points in the game. Pass to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Sharp. He has 5. Kicks it out to Wagner. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the foul called on Thunder. That is it. Close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Rockets.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Powell is out there with Cardinal. Then there's Washington. And it's Akwebu in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Thunder. Barnes left side. And Sharp has it in the corner. Off target at the rim. Houston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Akwebu passes to Washington. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the wing right side. Here's Thunder. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Verney. Pelicans with the rebound. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thunder. The kick out to Barnes. Thunder passes to Wagner. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Sharp. Launches a 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Washington, that's for 2. Another miss by Houston.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Akwebu. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder passes to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Potter misses. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Akwebu, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. He's got 14.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Barnes left side. Pass to Thunder. Stolen by Washington. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Akwebu, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Verney, he's defended by Wagner. Trot. Is from 16. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Thunder, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Akwebu passes to Powell. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Sharp on the wing. Pass to Thunder. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Sharp. Thunder passes to Sharp. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rockets leading by 7. Akwebu passes to Washington. Inside. It's deflected. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Washington. And the basket by Potter. And now just a 5-point Houston lead. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Washington. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. Washington's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of skill.
Pelicans trail by 15. So for New Orleans right now, Barnes out there with Brand. Then there's Wagner. And it's Thunder, and it's Sharp, and at the point.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Thunder, and that one is hammered home.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
First team foul.
Anthony against Sharp. Anthony taking his time here. Cardinal kicks to Anthony. And the foul called on Thunder. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Anthony, the pass to Reynolds. Here's Whitehead. Here is Cardinal, covered by Barnes. Clock at 4.
And they shot it well in the first half, but have suffered a drop-off since then. Still, though, in the lead, so they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Pass to Thunder from outside the arc. The Rockets pull it in. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Reynolds, good.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Here's Thunder. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Reynolds to the paint. Here's Whitehead. Out to Nance. Pass to Anthony to the right side. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Reynolds. Here is Cardinal. He's defended by Wagner. No good from Cardinal.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Now, here's Sharp. Down low, Barnes. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Clearly, he's one of the best. There is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Thunder passes to Sharp. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Reynolds can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That's good from Wagner. Washington's checked in for Houston. Both free throws good from Wagner. And the league limiting players.
Too many times me go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Sharp. Wagner is out there with Barnes. And it's Thunder in at the 2. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Thunder's got 10 points in just the second half.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And it's Washington missing. Pelicans trail by 14. Takes it inside. Thunder, the pass to Brand. Fires it from 18. Here's Barnes. And that's off the glass and in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
The Rockets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Here's Thunder. Driving inside and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Powell. Inside. Here's Edwards. Nails the baby hook. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Thunder, the pass to Barnes. The putback. That shot, no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Rockets. It's tipped. Here's Brand. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the league has made it clear, Grant. It sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Here's Powell, and he drops that one in. And that's a double-double for him now.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Thunder, and he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now here's Washington. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Thunder with the bucket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
The Rockets lead by 12. Washington finds Powell. Back to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Brand. Brand's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The shot by Thunder, no good. And Houston is shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Spins. There's a screen. Shot, no good. Nice D from Wagner. Oh, powered down with both hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Washington's shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And New Orleans making a change here. Potter's checked in, and so he hits both. Now Washington. To the middle. Here's Cardinal. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
That's their third.
Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Thunder. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Sharp. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Thunder, the pass to Sharp. For 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Powell's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's stolen. With the drive. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
poked it away. You knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Washington. Takes the three, buries it from three. And the Rockets lead by 11.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Rockets.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the board.
And so it's Houston winning this one. And that evens up their record in group play. What an NBA Cup it's been.
Yeah, the competition during this tournament has been unreal. Unfortunately, 2 losses in this round usually means you're going home.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year.